The military court this week issued a verdict in the case against Saja al-Dhulaimi, the former wife of ISIS leader Abu Bakr al Baghdadi, ending a controversial trial. Dhulaimi and her new husband, Palestinian Kamal Khalaf, were each sentenced to 1 year in prison, while a third person on trial with them, Palestinian Luay al-Masri, was given 3 years. The three were convicted of belonging to an armed terrorist group and using forged official documents, including Palestinian identity cards. Accounting for time served since their arrest in 2015, both Dhulaimi and Khalaf were released while Masri was returned to prison where he has a few months left to complete his sentence. Before the final verdict was given, Dhulaimi stood before the court's head, Brig. Gen. Hussein Abdullah, and gave a candid history of how she ended up in a Lebanese courtroom as the ex-wife of one of the most recognized terrorist leaders in the world. Let me summarize the whole thing for you. In 2007 my late husband was killed on the front in Iraq, and so I remarried a man calling himself Hisham Mohammed in 2008, she told the court. Mohammed, she said, was a university professor who taught Islamic civics and he was an imam. I didn't know that this man was Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. My marriage to him lasted for 3 months and then I asked him for a divorce given his tight financial situation, Dhulaimi said, adding that Baghdadi was married to another woman at the time with whom he had children. Upon leaving Baghdadi, born Ibrahim Awad Ibrahim al-Badri, Dhulaimi said she discovered she was pregnant with his daughter, Hajar. She told the court that sometime after giving birth, Baghdadi threatened to take Hajar away from her. In mid-2013, she said she decided to leave for Syria where her father was living. My father told me with a broken voice that some people would help bring me home to Syria. Dhulaimi said that she was surprised when Syrian army members took her to prison once she arrived in Syria. She added that she was in prison for around 6 months before she was released in March 2014. She said she was among 50 women released from prison by the Syrian government in return for Jabhat Fatah al-Sham, previously known as the Nusra Front, releasing 13 nuns captured in the Christian Syrian town of Malula.